What's up, guys? It's One for the Road, and in this episode of Solid Gold Baby, I'll be walking through the first mission that you get Trevor in, Mr. Phillips. So guys, right after the jewel store heist, regardless of whether you chose the smart approach or the loud approach, a cutscene will take place in which Mr. Phillips, or Trevor as we call him, will see that Michael has apparently just robbed a jewelry store and he is in fact still alive. That being said, guys, this mission took me a really long time to get the 100% completion, and it wasn't so much that the mission itself was hard, it's that a single gold requirement was just entirely too difficult to get. And if you're watching this gold walkthrough, guys, you're probably having difficulty on the same objective that I was, and that would be the no survivors. And luckily, guys, I finally figured out the way to get it, and hopefully my walkthrough of that portion will help you guys out. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, because there are a lot of objectives that we have to get through. The very first one that you want to be concerned about, guys, is this is a timed mission and you have to complete it within 12 minutes, so we're going to be moving pretty quickly. The next objective that you're going to get, guys, is killing these two guys that are escaping on motorcycles, and that's going to be the Lost and Damned objective, which is killing Terry and Clay during this chase. I think that objective as a whole, guys, is relatively simple, and we have a really long track to do that, so you notice that I killed him relatively quickly right at the beginning of this chase, but you actually have the entire time to kill him, all the way up until they will zoom into the trailer park. Also, guys, if you're having difficulty actually shooting them, you can actually catch them in these corners, and if you just ram their motorcycle, they'll fall right off the bike. I'm going to go ahead and cut this little chase scene short, guys, but I did want to show you that a stunt jump is available in this mission, and it will be one of the requirements to get the 1 out of 50. So I actually did a stunt jump earlier, and this would be my second stunt jump, and I'm going to go back later in the series and actually do a complete 50 stunt jumps and show you guys where they're all at. But either way, guys, this is one of the locations right here, so I probably will not add that one into the 50 stunt jump that I do later on. So I just wanted to show you guys that before I go ahead and end this chase scene and we can get started on the next requirement. Alright, guys, so we have finally arrived at the point where I failed over and over and over. The headshots I got relatively early on in the attempts. It's a mere matter of switching to your pistol, and then if you aim right in and then pull up slightly on the joystick, it's pretty easy to get headshots. So if you use that method, guys, hopefully you can get the 12 headshot requirement fulfilled. As far as the no survivors, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what I did, and you want to kind of follow along with how I'm running around the map, because that's kind of how you need to do it. As a side note, guys, right in this double door trailer you can pick up a full set of armor as well as an assault rifle, and I recommend doing that, guys. It's really easy to kill the guys, especially when they're running away when you get down to the last 4, and this guy has a lot of range on it, so I definitely recommend picking that up. Alright, guys, after you finish killing the few people on the left hand side of the trailer, and that's the side that you're going to enter on, run back over to the right side and make sure you take out that guy like I just did. He's going to be standing behind a crate. If he's one of the last 4 that are left after you kill all of the rest of them, he's going to run away almost immediately, and you're never going to get that no survivors requirement. Alright, guys, the best suggestion that I can give for fulfilling this requirement is make sure you're paying attention to the mini-map. You want to get all 4 red dots right next to each other, and make sure you get the guys that are on the edge of the map, as well as that guy that I told you to get up at the beginning. If you don't get those guys, they're going to escape way too quick. And another key thing that you can use, guys, is Trevor's special ability. In addition to becoming invincible, it actually slows down time a little bit, and you'll find it much easier to get the guys before they escape. Another thing to notice, guys, when you finally do kill the last set of people and the rest of them will turn red and blue and start blinking. If you only see 3 blips, red and blue blinking, you've failed the mission already, guys, because there are 4 every single time, and if you don't kill all 4 of them, you're never going to fulfill that requirement, guys. And they only start blinking red and blue when you have 4 left, regardless of how fast you kill them, so make sure you're paying attention to that. So guys, like I said before, this is probably not something you're going to get on the very first try. It may even be to the point where it has to be almost exact timing, so they may even need to patch this, because it's extremely hard to move in and out of that trailer park, and you have to have pretty much perfect timing and move just the right direction to get that no survivors requirement. So hopefully they'll patch it and make it a little easier, but until then, guys, try to use the tricks that I showed you and hopefully you can get it. Okay guys, on to the final requirement, which I believe is pretty much impossible not to get. That's going to be causing $5,000 worth of damage to this trailer right here. And if you follow the on-screen directions when it tells you just to ram this thing down, that's $5,000 worth at least. So if you haven't gotten this requirement, guys, I'm not sure what you're doing wrong, because all you have to do is ram it. So if you're not getting the requirement, I guess you can shoot it a few more times, but otherwise than that, guys, hopefully you've gotten that requirement every single playthrough. Anyway, guys, after you either kill him or let that guy go, I guess that decision is yours to make. I killed him. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Solid Gold Baby, and I hope my tips and tricks helped you get 100% completion. And yes, I got the headshots in another playthrough.